Chase Oliver of Georgia won the Libertarian Party's presidential nomination next November, according to multiple media outlets Sunday, defeating former President Donald Trump and independent candidate Robert F. Kennedy. Kennedy Jr. This victory may affect the expected intense competition between Trump and President Joe Biden. Oliver, 37, has worked as a political activist, sales account executive, and human resources representative, and previously ran in 2020 to represent Georgia's 5th District in Congress and in the Senate in 2022. Oliver received about 2% of the vote in his 2022 Senate race, setting up a runoff between incumbent Senator Raphael Warnock, Democrat Georgia, and Republican challenger Herschel Walker. Oliver is a self-described fighter and gay, and said he discovered the Libertarian Party in 2010 while attending the Atlanta Pride Festival. Oliver aligns with the traditional faction of the Libertarian Party, and his platform calls for immigration reform, gun rights, cutting federal spending, and eliminating federally subsidized student loans. "We know that choosing less bad still gives us more bad," Oliver said in his victory speech, according to the Washington Post. "But we're done with that, and so are the voters." Trump and Kennedy were nominated at the Liberal Convention, but failed to gain sufficient support. In an unusual move for a major party candidate, Trump spoke at the Libertarian Party's National Convention on Saturday, where he was met with boos and taunts, and ultimately was disqualified from running because he did not submit the required paperwork. Kennedy spoke at the convention on Friday, where he criticized Trump and Biden's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, according to the Associated Press. The independent candidate was eliminated after receiving just 19 votes in the first round, according to CNN. Libertarian and other third-party candidates typically receive a small percentage of the vote, but in a close presidential race, the number of votes going to less popular parties can be decisive. For example, in 2020, about 38,000 voters in Wisconsin chose the liberal candidate, nearly double Biden's margin of victory in the state. Concerns have been growing, from Republicans and Democrats alike, that third-party candidates could close the gap in a rematch between Biden and Trump as the election campaign heats up. Republican and Democratic candidates are neck and neck in several recent polls, and third-party candidates seeking to attract protest votes can easily sway voters in key states. Kennedy, in particular, who is scheduled to appear on the ballot in 8 states so far, has both the Biden and Trump campaigns concerned about his ability to narrow the margin.